Welcome back to the garage, and it's time for another token teardown. If you're new here, this is where we drag a crypto project into the bay, pop the hood, and check if it's a Dodge Demon with that 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi pulling wheelies, or just a Challenger RT with stripes and a badge kit pretending to be fast. Today's a viewer request, and lucky for us, Christian already had this one flagged, so the data is ready to rock. We're tearing into Bio Protocol, ticker Bio, and before we pop the clutch, make sure you smash that like, hit follow, and share this with your fellow Degens, or even your cousin who buys SHIB on Robinhood every time Bitcoin pumps thinking he's about to get rich. And yes, we will talk price predictions later. We know that's everybody's favorite lap. But first, we need to see if this project is even worth holding. So who is wrenching on this machine? Paul Kohlhaas, the lead engineer, co-founder of Molecule and VitaDAO, early DeSci pioneers that proved you can fund science with crypto. He's already tuned engines and put research on chain. Clemens Ortlep, the product mechanic, he handles the UI, user interface. Think of him as the guy setting up gauges and switches in the cockpit. At 200 miles per hour, you need to read your dash without blowing a gasket. James Sinka, the track engineer, startup veteran. He balances science with blockchain-like suspension, keeping the car straight on corners. Jose Pinto, the legal pit chief, compliance and IP law. Make sure the VIN matches the block so regulators don't sideline the car. Leonard Boltz, the design specialist. UX, user experience. Not just how gauges look, but how the entire cockpit feels. Nate Heineman, the growth driver. Ex-banker. He knows how to fill the stands, grab sponsors, and hype the league. Sean Brennan, the AI co-pilot engineer. Tunes bioagents, artificial intelligence co-pilots that act like traction control scanning research for errors before the wheels spin. And the sponsors, Binance Labs, Z-Prime, Boost VC, North Pond Ventures, that's like Dodge SRT rolling into the pits with a full trailer of parts. This is not a backyard crew. It's a factory team. Why do we even need this? Traditional science funding is broken. Imagine pulling into a gas station with your tank empty, but before you can pump, they hand you a stack of 50 forms. They tell you to wait 18 months, and then maybe they'll give you a gallon. That's what scientists face today. Bureaucracy, delays, and gatekeepers. By the time money arrives, the opportunity has passed. Rare disease research stalled. Women's health studies overlooked. Longevity therapies delayed for years. Labs run out of cash before they even leave the garage. Pharma won't touch them unless there's a billion-dollar payday. Governments drag their feet and promising science dies in the pits. Bioprotocol builds the fast lane. Communities form BioDAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. Think of them as community-run race teams. The crowd, not a committee, decides which projects get fuel. Every proposal and every milestone is on-chain like telemetry, visible to everyone. No hidden votes, no secret deals. And discoveries don't vanish into vaults. They're turned into IP tokens. Intellectual property you can own, fund, and trade. And here's the game changer. Everyone shares the upside. Scientists get the fuel to keep research alive. Patients finally see progress in diseases ignored for decades. Backers get real economic participation in discoveries. This isn't charity, it's alignment. Instead of years of waiting for grants, Bio can move capital in weeks. Instead of one country running the show, this is global. A lab in Copenhagen, a patient group in Brazil, an investor in California, all fueling the same car at the same time in the same pit lane. Now the chassis. Ethereum mainnet is the big block engine, secure and proven. Base layer 2 is the turbo, faster laps, cheaper fuel. Solana was the carbon fiber test frame. High throughput, now a sidecar. Bridge.bio.xyz is the gearbox shifting bio across tracks. Safety checks? Covered. Audits by Pashov and FIEO check the welds. Open source means anyone can pop the hood. And AI bioagents, artificial intelligence co-pilots, are traction control scanning research and keeping the tires planted when the surface gets slick. The result is secure, scalable speed. Tokenomics, the fuel map. Total supply, 3.32 billion tokens. Half in circulation, the rest drip-fed until 2030. Distribution, 56% community, 21% team, 13% investors, 4% advisors, 5% molecule. Utility, governance through VBIO, vote escrow bio, launchpad access, liquidity pair, AI bioagents, future royalties. No mining. Unlike Bitcoin, the tank was filled at the start. Revenue. On 100 million in bio trades, about 1 million in fees. 300K to the bio treasury, 700K to the BioDAO project. Daily volumes of 150 million equal nearly 500,000 in fees a day. Bio also holds stakes in every project it launches. VitaDAO, HairDAO. If patents or therapies get licensed, royalties flow back. That's prize money. And it's run not by a CEO, but the Bio.XYZ Association, a Swiss nonprofit foundation. That's the race league organizer. Projects. VitaDAO funded Alzheimer's research, identified 31 proteins, ran trials, and hit 93% accuracy. HairDAO filed patents, launched follicle shampoo, and ran decentralized trials that outperformed controls. CerebrumDAO, AthenaDAO, CryoDAO, and CyDAO, all raising funds and fueling real labs. Competition. NIH grants, slow and bureaucratic. Pharma VCs, only billion-dollar bets. Research hub, post papers, doesn't fuel. LabDAO, tools, no gas. Chainlink, a Ferrari of oracles, but it doesn't race science. Bio is the full D-ski supercar, launchpad, liquidity, governance, and IP, all in one. Community, 115,000 followers on X. Thousands more in Telegram and Discord. Scientists and traders mixing in the same garage. They call themselves D-scientists. AMAs are packed, governance votes get turnout, and the culture blends serious science with degen energy. This isn't passive fandom, this is a pit crew in the stands. Where to buy? You can grab Bio on the biggest exchanges in the world: Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, Kraken, OKX, Gate.io, Mexi, Bitget, and HTX. More than 40 exchanges globally. On Coinbase and Kraken, you can buy directly with dollars or bank transfers. Liquidity is deep. Binance alone trades hundreds of millions every day. Smooth pit stops in and out. Regulation. Bio is managed by the Swiss nonprofit Bio.XYZ Association. That's a clean VIN. But the US SEC could still wave a yellow flag. Governance tokens and IP tokens could be treated as securities. The risk is real. The shield is transparency. No cooked books. No quarterly P&L reports. Instead, you've got on-chain telemetry. Anyone can check the treasury wallet and see fees flowing in, stakes being held, and grants going out. That's accountability welded into the frame. Bio's all-time high was 89 cents back in January 2025. Today it trades around 16 cents, down about 80%. That's the gravel, but also the open straight where a comeback can happen if the roadmap delivers. Now picture the entire crypto market roaring toward $20 trillion. The lights go green. Bitcoin blasts off. Ethereum tucks in the draft. Altcoins spread across the lanes. This is the big race, and Bio has to pick its line. Lane 1, cruise control. Bio keeps pace. Market cap $5.5 billion. Token 160 to 170. Lane 2, clean pass. Bio drops a gear, makes the move. DE, SQY, and AI narratives fuel it forward. Market cap $11 billion. Token over $3. Lane 3, the moonshot. Pit boss waves his arm, the nitro fires. DeSci and AI take the lead. Headlines scream crypto funds cure. Bio surges. 16 to 20 billion market cap. Token $5 to $6 or more. A wheelie down the straight, crowd on its feet. But in this garage, we show both sides of the coin. Lane 4, the Black Swan. The track looks clear, but up ahead is a slick patch of oil right on the apex. You hit it too hot, the back end snaps, and you're spinning across the tarmac. That's Bio if unlocks flood supply or regulators wave the red flag. Market cap just $2 billion. Token around 60 cents. The car still runs, but it's parked while the rest of the field screams past. Now the roadmap is what decides which lane Bio ends up in. CryoDAO funding cryopreservation. ValleyDAO building climate biotech. Quantum Biology DAO exploring the physics of life. AthenaDAO scaling women's health. Tools like Arbor.ai minting IP NFTs. Stronger liquidity engines. Cross-chain launches. Easier dashboards so non-crypto scientists can still get in the race. More cars, more laps, more breakthroughs. Here's the DYNO recap. Tech, 8. Team, 9. Tokenomics, 7. Product, 8. Community, 8. Narrative, 8. Adoption, 7. Reg risk, 6. Alpha potential, 9. Total, 8 out of 10. So before you go out and ape into Bio, I must say, the head of technical analysis in this garage is Lulu. If you're new, Lulu is a pig. And I would put her TA skills against any so-called expert on X. But at the end of the day, she is a pig. If you take your financial advice from a pig, you probably deserve to lose your money. Do your own research. Verdict, not a sticker kit. The welds are real. Fees flowing. Patents filed. Products shipped. Risks exist. Unlocks, regulation, slow science. But the engine is strong. One breakthrough in Bio pulls a wheelie past the field. That's why we rate it garage certified. 8 out of 10. Before we shut the hood, smash that like, hit follow, and share this with your crew. Check out gurucryptogarage.guru, the website. It's free. Let us know your thoughts. If you hate it, tell us. We want to make it better every day. And as always, let it rip.